We are driving through the capital city of Canada right now, which is Ottawa, Ontario, and we are on our way to the East Coast. So today is just a drive-through of this big, beautiful city. All right, right in front of us here is the big Parliament buildings where they make all the decisions in Canada, right there. You know, Ottawa has never, ever been on my travel radar. Not once have I ever thought, man, I want to go check out Ottawa. Wow, that's a cool building. I think because anytime I hear that word, it's always associated with politics and things like that. So I was like, whatever, Ottawa. I've been across the country 2 times, right past here 4 times. And not once did I ever stop to come and really give this place a good view. It's a castle. Holy crap, Ottawa. Holy crap. It's busy down here. Kind of would like to park somewhere, but yeah, where? It is a beautiful city. There's like a big church or something down here that's shiny. Wow. Okay, we gotta find somewhere to park. It's a church right there on the right side. So I'm thinking maybe it is time to buy a wagon. Like a G-Wagon for the dogs. No, not a G-Wagon. That'd be cool though. But no, like a pull-around wagon so I can take my fat little English bulldogs around town. They're good to walk for a little while, but on a warm day like today, walking ain't an option. But it could be if I bought a wagon. Man, the architecture on the Parliament buildings here is wild. They're like little castles. And they go as far as you can see. One there, another one there, a big building there, another big one back there. Some dude sitting on the bench in front of me smiling up there. Wow. I wish there was better parking right here. We would just pull over. I think when they had those big truck protests, it was all down this road here. Parking. A rig this big. I don't know if I got the patience in me today for that. You know, normally when I travel, I have skipped past Ottawa every time. Truth. Why? I don't know. But I think maybe we'll hit this place on the way back first thing in the morning. We'll find somewhere on the side of a road to park and we'll go walk through town in the morning before all the chaos starts, because this is nuts down here. Ottawa is also home to one of the newest locations of Karma camper vans. So over the last while, they've opened up 3 locations out here. One in Ottawa, one in Toronto, and another one in Moncton, New Brunswick. So looking to rent a camper van, you can do it from here. But I think if you're renting a camper van from Ottawa, you're probably piecing out of here anyway. Chances are you probably live in the area. So I think we're going to get back on the highway and start making our trek towards Nova Scotia.
In about 1.5 kilometers, turn left to merge onto Highway 417.
I got a bit of a funny feeling that I'm going to regret leaving town today. What if it's pouring rain when we come back through next time? On the flip side of that, it'll be a lot cooler if we got to park the rental van just outside of town so we could walk in and go around and see all that kind of stuff. Because Mixie might be good. She might be okay to walk around Ottawa with a little bit of stamina. Cruzy, on the other hand, no way. He's wagon ready at this point in time in his life. So maybe things will be a little bit cooler and we can leave the dogs behind in the van and go through. So today, right now, it is 25 degrees Celsius in the van, which is okay. But if that sun's beating right on it, it could get too hot too fast. So maybe it'll be better on the way back. But it was so beautiful today. That's where these things are hard not to explore the day of. Because what if? What if the sun doesn't look like that on the city? The city doesn't look as pretty. What if it's raining and the city looks gloomy and because it does happen. Right there, parking, $10 all day. But we are also quite a ways out of town. But that's another really cool thing about an addition that we're putting into the new van. Go ahead, sir. Just being nice to locals, letting them cross. Okay, so that's one of the fun things about the new van is some of the new additions that we're adding. So I'm adding a brand new air conditioning system in there, which has a full ecosystem around it, which will allow me to put cameras, maybe one in the bedroom, maybe one pointing in the middle of the van down at the floor, maybe one on the floor. I don't know, we'll find out. And one in the front cab as well too. So when I am away from the vehicle in scenarios like being here in Ottawa, where I got to leave the van behind for a little while, I can pull up my app and monitor what the dogs are doing, where the dogs are at. I can look at the van and be like, okay, and see the temperature inside. So I can go, ooh, it's getting a little hot. Boop, turn on the AC. I can do that from an app on my phone. I'm really excited about this whole new build stuff. Whoa, windshield wiper, easy. I'm pumped about this stuff. This is all happening like in the next couple of months. All this stuff will start unfolding. Man, Ottawa's beautiful. There's a fruit stand over here. What's going on over here? Oh, it's like a farmer's market. All right, let's go grab a coffee and get back out to that manic highway. I think town is bad. That highway is.
Stay in the right lane. Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left.
All right, let's feed the crew. Oh boy. Hi, your food's not quite ready yet, Mixie. This little one slept hardcore today. Didn't you? You slept like a little rock this morning. You have a big day yesterday? We got to enjoy this time together that I can hold her, because pretty soon this is not going to be a thing. So big, so fast that I won't be able to do this anymore. No, I'm gonna miss this part. I'm gonna miss this. I'm really gonna miss this part. I'm holding her mainly just so Cruzy can have his space. Normally I would have fed Cruzy outside, but we are very close to a car next door, so getting in and out right now is it's a bit of a tight fit. So yeah, we should be crossing over into Quebec any moment now. I think it's probably about 10 minutes up the road from here will be the province of Quebec. So right now I'm still undecided. Are we gonna wander through Quebec, or do we do that on the way back? Do we just keep driving while the day is nice and beautiful today and a little bit warm outside and adventure our way into New Brunswick? I don't know. What do you want to do, Mixie? Hurry up, Cruzy. Finish eating so I can eat. We're making a nice simple oatmeal for breakfast this morning. Oh. All right, we got some honey up in here somewhere. A subscriber from Meetup in Calgary gave me some honey. All right, there we go. Big lump of honey. I'm gonna put some blueberries and some raspberries on here. Perfect. Oh, let's get that honey mixed in. Look at it right in the middle. It's hot. Cool, cool. Got a coffee. Mixie, you ready? Dad's ready. Cruzy's passed out. So are all our bellies filled up? Your belly? And your belly? Are we ready to go to Quebec? Go to a whole new province? All right, crew, let's go.
All right, Ottawa, you're on my radar now. I think it's time to come back when the weather's a bit cooler and explore the crap out of that place.
All right, we're coming. You see that dotted line on the map right there? That's the Quebec border line. We are coming up on Quebec. We're about to cross over into the... Oh, that's it? It's on that side? Welcome to Quebec signs in the middle. I was hoping to stop. That's it. Bummer. Usually they have one on this side where you can pull the vehicle up to, take your photo in front of the Quebec sign. But in Quebec, they speak French. Montreal is a good mix of French and English. But for the most part around Quebec, a lot of places do not speak a lick of English. Which means when you go into a restaurant, you're like, hi, I'll have the bacon, eggs, hash browns, and toast. They're like, that's my French accent. And you're like, bacon, eggs, I do. Oh, I didn't know I do stuff. I'm gonna get a hard time for that one. Like, what the heck does that say? Monte du la Bay St. Thomas. Montreal, 76 kilometers. The mirrored finish in the back of that truck is pretty cool. You can see us on the road. I don't understand. Oh, information. No, center info touristy. That would be the information center. All right, let's make a doggy pit stop. Should I do that in my French accent? Make a doggy pit stop. Is it Mixie? Would you like to go to pee-pee? Would you like to go to pee-pee? Or maybe she gotta go to caca.
I got a good piece of advice from the cat lady van once, is that if I want to go to Tim Hortons or grab a coffee or anything, do it at a truck stop, because more people speak English at the truck stops.
Traveling into a new province is always fun. The very first time I traveled across the country and I got into Quebec, I was really nervous about going into places because of the language barrier sometimes. Montreal, easy peasy. Everybody seemed to be 50-50, English and French, no problem whatsoever. They may greet you in French, but the second you say, hello, how are you doing? They flip the script and start speaking to you in English. But there is definitely places where I've been to a Tim Hortons drive-thru and there was not one lick of English being spoken. And I didn't know what to do, so I felt awkward. So what I ended up doing on that trip, and I'll probably do the same thing now, I will only go to gas stations that I can pay at the pump. Because going in there, if they don't speak English, is weird to try to explain to them that you want fuel. Like, how much? They're trying to ask you how much, and I'm like, I don't speak French! So usually I'll try to do that just at the gas pump. But anyway, guys, this part of today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. Surfshark is an online VPN that encrypts everything you do on the internet. Like right now, as a traveler, I use public Wi-Fi a lot. When you're on a public Wi-Fi network, you are super vulnerable to have somebody hack into you and take all your information. You don't want that when you're on the road. All of a sudden, your credit cards all go messy. You don't want that. So log on every single time using Surfshark just allows you to stay safe when you're out there traveling, knowing that all your personal information stays personal. And it's so easy to use. So we opened up Surfshark and we're gonna quick connect to it. And now it says we're gonna quick connect from Algeria. Works for me. It's pretty quick, loads in, boom. Now any surfing I do on the internet right now on my cell phone, they think I'm currently in Algeria. But I'm actually in the French-speaking province of Quebec, but the internet doesn't know that. So how the VPN works is when you log on, your connection goes to Surfshark, they encrypt everything, and then send your information out there into the world. So if somebody does hack in, they'll never get through Surfshark. And you can stay out there on the internet surfing nice and safe. Also a fun thing, if you're traveling to another country and you're checking flight rates from one country to another, you can actually spoof the internet thinking that you're in that country you're flying to see if the rates are even actually cheaper. So how that works is it spoofs the internet. So if you log on to Disney Plus, Netflix, anything like that are geolocated, right now they think I'm in Algeria. If Algeria has a Netflix, then bada boom, I get to watch whatever's on the Algeria Netflix. Anyway, you guys, Surfshark is offering you guys 4 months free if you use my links that are down in the description. Surfshark, thank you for sponsoring today's video. Mixie, is your brother sitting on you? You're kind of in his seat. Oh, get off me, Cruzy. He's heavy, isn't he? Hey, Cruzy, your seat, man. You own it, bro. You own it. All right, let's clean this bad boy off. There's a lot of bugs on here, man. Woo-wee. Let's make our way a little bit closer to Montreal. I think we're probably about half an hour or so outside of that city. Montreal is a pretty cool place. And I speak my English a bit there, so it's good. You don't gotta feel like socially awkward.
So for the rest of this month, we're traveling through Quebec, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia, around the Cabot Trail, and we turn around and make our trek back to Overland Interiors and Vancity Conversion to watch my brand new 2024 Mercedes Sprinter build come to life next month.
Hey yo, welcome to Big City Traffic. We're gonna get off this exit.
Take the exit.
I like it that my maps are pronouncing it just as I would. Bol de la Côte Vertu. That's exactly what the driving app said. Bol de la Côte Vertu. I don't know. Bol Cavendish, and this is Bol de la Côte Vertu. Felt so good to get off that highway. I'm taking the Overlander to see what we've got for places to sleep. Looks like a lot. So that's the parking lot we're sitting in right now. This is Montreal. Look when we back out. These are what's pinned on Overlander. Like right in that little circle there is 27 spots. There's definitely no shortage of places to camp out. Whether you're allowed to, who knows? This one there is an IGA parking lot. Is this downtown right here? All right, how far away are we from Montreal proper? Okay, Montreal's right here. So if we're here, downtown isn't far. It's probably all over in this section here. All right, let's make me some food. I've been eating pretty good today. I'm proud of myself. What we got going on, folks? Man, does it ever feel good to be moved in, you know? Where you got all your stuff all put away. You can only live out of a bin for so long before you start to feel, I don't know. It doesn't feel good to live out of bins all the time. It feels like I'm at home. So I'm glad about that in the rental, is that there's so much room in here to put stuff. And you know me, I got a lot of clothes. I ended up putting my clothing into one of the dishes cabinet up here. This part of this, there's another section in the back which I didn't even use. I only used this one. And then my clothing is up here. I gotta stop and buy some salt and pepper and stuff while we're in town here. All right, another unseasoned meal. We're gonna have to change that. You know what I need? Some of that Maggi sauce. Woo! Boy, it's been a minute since I've had that.
And I know you were thinking of new iPhone.
We're definitely gonna do the iPhone 17 Pro Max in a 1 terabyte because I use that one for my camera on YouTube. It'll be my new camera. The black one, or I think those ones are only in the white, right? They come in.
Yeah,
there are only 3 of them.
A silver, a caustic orange, which is rather bronzy, and then the navy blue.
So yeah, that one. So that was my business rep at Apple on the phone letting me know that the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max gets released tomorrow morning. She's like, Chrome, would you like me to put in your order before the release? I'm like, heck yes. So the new iPhone will be shipped to Andy's shop. And then I'm going to take one of my old phones, which is either the one that I'm filming on right now or this phone, and it'll be sent back to the shop. So the shop will have its own dedicated camera, which means when lift kits and stuff are getting done at Van Toys, that Daryl has a camera to film some things for me. So I'm not so out of the loop. And then we have some content for the Van Toys shop channel. And right now, Amanda's been out filming the ambulance bodywork on her personal cell phone, which is like, I don't know, an iPhone 1. It's not that old, but it's an old school iPhone. So then she'll have an actual camera at the shop that she can take to go film that stuff. So new iPhone coming. All right, that was a good phone call. You kids ready to go? All right, found myself a camp spot 35 minutes from here that's close to downtown Montreal. I have a plan for tomorrow and I want to get
Slow down on Auto Route 20 that is causing an 11-minute delay. You're on the best route. You will arrive at 6:53 p.m.
That just changed it from 35 minutes to a lot more than that. Damn.
So what I think we're going to do, because I want to get the East Coast part done, I think we're going to pop through some of these areas, and then when there's time on the way back, we'll may hit some of the areas and do a little bit of a deeper travel. Right now, I just want to get to the farthest point and we can work our way back. So tomorrow morning, one heck of a drive in Montreal.
I found this spot on iOverlander. It says that you're allowed to camp here. Okay, I read the reviews online here. It says we're good to go. It is a pay parking lot, so we need to pay to park here for 24 hours.
Turn right, then turn left.
I'm guessing that's where they pay. The pay is icy. Hope if I can read this machine. It's all in French. Max. I wish you could change this to English. Oh, English right here. Done deal. Max time reached. Boom. When you come to a bigger city like this, to pay for parking in a place that you know you're allowed to stay, I am okay with that. No complaints. Right behind where the van is here is this old building. I wonder what this used to be. Little urban exploring right beside where we're parked. What intrigued me about here is how they locked the gate. Well, that's a little creepy. What the heck is in there? This is right behind where we're camped out. What was this place? We're camped out right there. Like, I didn't expect behind those walls being trees. Look at it. I never expected that. I thought it was like a full building, but it's not. It's just a perimeter fence. Creepy. Former prison? I wonder. Huh. I wonder if it was like an outside, like zoo or something like that. Can't go in there, buddy. Mixie's so cute. Every time she hears and sees something that she's not sure of, she always sits down and looks. What's going on, Mixie? All right, I'm gonna give you guys your last meal. All right, where's my phone at? Here we are. Let's take a look at where we're at right now and see how far we are away from my favorite Converse store. Oh no. Look at that. Look at all the Converse. Ooh-wee. Like for days and days and days. Currently right now 21 minutes, which means first thing in the morning, probably 15 minutes. Mixie, are you walking your brother? Sorry, Grizzy. Ain't that the view? Big thing of puppy pee pads, puppy bed, paper towel, and wet wipes. That's the state of my van life right now. So first thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna head downtown Montreal, hopefully early enough before everybody gets down there and we can run around and see the beauty of the city as the sun rises. Speaking of that, Sun rises tomorrow at 6 a.m. So we will be downtown at 6 a.m. filming the beautiful downtown Montreal, Quebec. It's a beautiful city. And then as soon as my favorite Converse store opens, that is my first official exciting part of my day tomorrow. Sure, downtown Montreal is gonna be cool, but my Converse store, that's gonna be trouble. I know it's gonna be. All right, crew, that's all I got for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this drive from one province into another. Peace out, y'all. I gotta somehow get these guys to calm down. Well, get Mixie to calm down so we all can go to bed. You hear her? Squeaky, 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 squeaky. She doesn't quit. Crizzy, I sometimes wonder how we get any sleep around here.